We're all here to celebrate Jeffrey and 60 years, and you're going to go for 60 more, is
Sure.
that right?
Sure.
Okay. He's promised that he'll not do anything bad on his bike anymore. Yeah. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming. It's a very eclectic group, and it shows what an eclectic life Jeffrey has led. When we started thinking about this, we ended up thinking about it on short notice because we weren't sure what Jeffrey's condition would be like, and he's doing really well, which is great. So thank you for all coming. I had an idea at the very last minute, it was like a week and a half ago, where I thought, oh, what could we do to kind of commemorate what Jeffrey's life has been about for the last 60 years? And so what I did was, I thought I wanted to put together something that would be kind of a collage, which I did, and I'm going to put it up here so that you can see it later. But the largest one I could find for what I wanted only had 10 picture frames on it. So what I did was, I went back and looked through a list of people who knew Jeffrey from the very beginning to now, and picked a subset of people and wrote to them and asked, what word or phrase in your mind characterizes and sums up Jeffrey for you? And so that's what these are. And there were three, and I had one picture that I was going to put in the frame, which you'll see, which is in the middle, which has Jeffrey at 17 with his Peugeot bike, and Jeffrey at 59 with the same kind of Peugeot bike that he rode in high school. And so that's a picture of the two of them. And so I told the people that I wrote to that I was going to put a picture in, and then two other people ended up sending along a picture as well. So there are now 3 pictures. And one of the people who sent one of the pictures is a friend of Jeffrey's, whose name is Kim, that he's known for about 26 years. And when Kim and Eric got married, Jeffrey went to their wedding, and I think Chelsea went with them. Chelsea is one of Jeffrey's daughters. And Jeffrey did a poem for them and read it at the wedding. Well, Kim not only sent back some words, but she sent a poem. And it really actually does capture a lot of what Jeffrey's all about. So I'm actually going to read the poem. It'll be up here later.
I will say that when I read this, I cried. So
You're allowed to cry again.
good. That's really why I was saying it.
At the end of the poem, in parentheses, it says, some phrases and renderings in this poem were used without the original author's consent. and a happy face. So anyway, it says, for Jeffrey on the occasion of his 60th birthday. And the title of the poem is The Search for Equanimity. The left side of his brain lived with words written in between the lines of legal drafts, business notes, silken innuendos of mysterious stirrings deep in his soul. The right side, brilliant and razor sharp, struggled to present this idea, this new concept, this understanding to the business world without shredding them in its intensity. The struggle between the two, never quite fitting in, never finding the middle ground, moving, always moving, never, oh never giving up, searching for the bridge to connect the two. Finally, losing, letting go, surrendering many pieces of the life carefully planned and constructed. 60 years of practice, 60 years of effort, 60 years of dancing between Napoleon's hour and the sagebrush dawn. In a flash, unrealized, unrecognized, unplanned, but not unlike all that had come before, he slipped into being, tumbled without noise from beneath the night blanket of stars, and thus becomes real from within the dreams which lastly flavor his slumbers, and so arrives here, now. Today is your day. The journey from here is still a mystery. Yet pause and look around, embrace, behold, celebrate. 'Tis truly the new dawn of a lovely life. Happy birthday, my friend, happy birthday. With much love, Kim. Woo!